Hey, I'm Dean Linnell, and for this week's list of my top 3 picks for new listings in Whistler, I'm going to show you a beautifully renovated mountain modern home in Brio, a 2-bedroom Tindle Stone Lodge condo overlooking the Olympic Rings in Whistler Village, and a renovated 4-bedroom townhome in Pemberton. So let's go. Hey guys, Dean Linnell here. Let's jump right into our top 3 listings for this week in Whistler. And I also have one in Pemberton. So what I've got here is one of my first picks is number 217 at Tindle Stone Lodge. Now, Tindle Stone Lodge units don't come up very often, especially 2 bedrooms in this location in Tindle Stone Lodge. Now, Tindle Stone is right in the heart of the village. So it's the building where Purebred is, if you've ever been there. And Comore Sports is down below this particular unit, and it overlooks the Olympic Rings and Celebration Plaza there. So I'll just take you through the photos. This is a 2-bedroom. It's 922 square feet, $2,289,000 for a 2-bedroom in the village. Now, the reason why this one is priced the way it is that I've spoken to the listing agent, who's Mann, with our company, the Whistler Real Estate Company here, and apparently this is the #1 rated 2-bedroom unit in the village on VRBO right now. So it gets great reviews, and apparently the revenues are insane. I'm told that it generates over $100,000 a year gross in revenue on this guy. So hence the price. Asking price is $2,289,000. So as you can see in the photo here, the unit is just above Comore Sports, and it overlooks the brew pub is over here, the Olympic Rings. You've got Celebration Plaza here and the little stream that goes through the village. This is the unit inside. Really a different floor plan because it's quite wide open, and it has been renovated extensively. New kitchen, new bathrooms. It comes fully furnished, Wolf appliances, all that fun stuff. And so you can see the kitchen there is nice and wide open. Now, if we just take a look at some of the outdoor photos, you can see here, this is the brew pub. You've got the Olympic Rings right here in the plaza. So when there's concerts on in the summer, you'll have all that activity right here. So it's a really cool spot. And then you can just take a look at the views. You've got a killer view of Blackcomb, and then you've got the peak to peak here. And if you just look over to the other side, you've got a view of Whistler Mountain as well. And there's the creek in front of you. So there's all the action right out front of your door. So really cool unit, amazing revenues, and something you might want to take a look at. Okay, so let's move over to our next listing. Now, this is a really interesting one. Dave Burch from our company here, the Whistler Real Estate Company, has this listed with his team, and it's a home in Brio on Panorama Ridge. Now, this house has been renovated a few years ago extensively. It's the house itself is 3,100, almost 3,200 square feet, 5.5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. It does have a 1-bedroom revenue suite in it, and the home is listed for sale at $4,989,000. Okay, so this is the home here. Originally built, I believe it was built around 1992. This was actually, friends of mine used to own this house a long time ago, and they've subsequently sold it, and this fellow who has done a big reno on it. So you've got the double garage here with a huge deck above the garage. Now, this is the views out the other end, so you're looking to the north on this one, but it's going to be relatively sunny because you've got, especially in the summer, you're going to have the morning sun coming up here. But this is Mount Currie in the distance. You can see how nicely renovated they've done. It's quite a modern and cabiny sort of feel, and it's quite bright. So I really like this one. They've taken an older home and really done a great job on it. You can see Mount Currie in the distance here up to the north. But a really cool house. If you would like to take a look at all the photos, everything is right below in the link in the description. And love this one. Okay, so let's now move over to another listing. And this one's really interesting because this was on the market last fall. Now the market in Pemberton. Okay, this is a townhome in Pemberton, so just half an hour to the north of Whistler. But this one was on the market last fall, didn't sell because the market was really quite slow last fall. There was a lot of economic uncertainty and rising interest rates and everything. So the market really took a pretty hard pause in Pemberton last fall and into early winter. But now these clients are bringing it back on the market with me. And so this is a really nicely done renovated townhome at Cottonwood Court in Pemberton. It's listed for $999,000, and you've got a double garage. This one has an unauthorized suite. Okay, so you're not allowed to have suites in this complex, but a lot of the units have added a rental revenue suite, and the strata there, you know, for what it's worth, hasn't really mentioned anything or made anyone take anything out. But it does have a 1-bedroom rental revenue suite. So the main property is 3-bed, 2-bath, and then you have a 1-bedroom, 1-bath suite. Okay, so here's a living room, kitchen in the back. That's been renovated over the years, so it's really cute. They've done a really nice job. There's your kitchen. Going out in the back here, you've got a backyard, which is amazing. So for a townhouse to have an actual backyard with gardens is really quite special. So there's the backyard. Super cool. You got a little shed here, all the flower beds, storage for your wood underneath the deck, and you also have a gate going out to some walking paths and walking over to the grocery store in town. So we really like this one, $999,000. There's a look back at the unit, so it's all of this, and that little suite is in the back here, and there's some of the bedrooms here, and that is number 4 at Cottonwood Court. So if you have any questions about real estate or these listings or any properties in Whistler or Pemberton, certainly reach out to me. My number and contact details are in the description below, along with links to these 3 of my favorite new listings this week in Whistler and Pemberton. All right, thanks again. We'll catch you in the next one.